Everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys an update for your Cash 3 Tennessee. I want you guys to pay close attention if you happen to be using a 1, 2, 3 rundown. Yes. Sometimes you can go back and forth. My main one, I love using the 317 rundown, but I see some really cool patterns with hits literally coming straight across on the rundowns. So what are some key things that you may want to look for to help you, put together some cool combinations? Not that I can guarantee what will or won't happen, but hopefully this will help you guys out in Tennessee. All right, let's start with the very first example from June 30th. You guys had a hit of 793. Looks like that was your only game for Sunday, right? So here I put the 793 and I decided to use the 1, 2, 3 rundown. Now, if you're new here, maybe you don't know how to count them out. They're very simple to put together, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to add each of these numbers down the columns. So for the first column, we would add 1, right? So 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. Only use your ones place your 0, okay, when you get to your 2-digit numbers. Then you're going to add 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And 6 plus 1 is 7. All right. So you'll know that you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with. All right. Then you would add 2 all the way down and 3 all the way down. So we started with 793. We're going to end with 793. Now, I'm going to share with you guys a few things that you want to pay attention. Triples or false triples. Now, I'm going to give you an example of both. Triple sevens, you see those? Those would be your straight triples. Why? Because there's 3 sevens, triple 3 numbers. But sometimes we have what we call what? A false trip. 272. Some people don't know this and some people don't believe in mirror numbers. Totally up to you. But look at this 272. You see they're going in the same direction, okay? That 2 and 7, they're called mirror numbers. They're the same number, they're just opposite of each other. So you're going to hear people a lot in the Pick 3 community talk about mirror numbers, those that do believe in them still. And when we mean mirror numbers, we're saying a 0 could be a 5 or 5 could be a 0. A 1 could be a 6 or 6 could be a 1. 2 could be a 7. 7 could be a 2. Okay. 3 can be an 8. 8 could be a 3. 4 can be a 9. And a 9 can be a 4. Okay. So here, as soon as you see these triples, it's going to let you know a couple things, Tennessee. The first thing is there's a possibility that this 793 could repeat and play in upcoming days. You have to look out for that. Well, it actually did. You notice this 793 is attached to the triple. That's something you're going to want to pay attention to. Okay. 937 hit the next day. I believe it's your midday game, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention to that. 793 came right back as 937. What was the indicator? Look at the triples. You see those triples? They're slanted and it literally letting you know, hey, pay attention to me. Okay, pay attention. It was connected right to the last hit, letting you know this could repeat, and it did. Another thing it could have did, it could have repeated as its mirrored form. You could take that 793 and 298 could have been another possibility. Okay. Another hit that came literally straight across, okay, was, you see the 175? It came the next morning. Look at that, 517. Look at this. What do you notice? It's attached to the false triples. So pay close attention to that. Another thing I noticed, when you guys have the key digit of 7 and 2, this can spring on something that you may want to pay attention to the rundown in itself. Aha! Pay attention to your 2s and 7s, Tennessee. Now, I want to take you to the next date, July 1st evening. Okay. Actually, no. Let me do something different because these work a little different. Let me take you to July 3rd. Okay, let's look at this 540. Okay, now you notice here again you have false triples that are slanted. You have this 388 and 883. Okay, pay attention. Again, this could be an indicator that the 540 or 045 could come back, right? Well, it did. It came back that night game or evening game 450. Yes. Another key thing, look at the 2 double twos was right on top of that hit. Remember, I just told you something going on with your 2s and your 7s. Make sure you pay attention. Look at that. So yeah, 045 540, which is literally the same number for the 1 2 3, that actually repeated. Yeah, repeat hits. Nothing to play with. The indicator, the false trips, and even though it wasn't part of the triple, it led right there. So again, pay attention to that. All right. I think that was, no, we had another repeat, guys. Hold on. July 3rd, I believe, is this your midday game? I think it is. 840. Again, now this time we had the triples going straight across. Another indicator that this could repeat, okay? And it did. It came back as 048. So you guys, when you see your triples, one of the main things you want to pay attention to, repeat numbers for Tennessee, okay? This could be one indicator. Now, go back and forth with your 317 rundown. You may see triples sometimes on the 1 2 3. You may want to compare. Totally up to you, or any of your other favorite rundowns. Okay, let's look at these 2 here that I skipped over. Let's go back to July 1st. The morning game, I believe, was 517. Now you see a 999 and it's false trip 494. You see that right there. This is letting me know that there's a possibility that hits could come straight across. Well, they did. 876 came as 678, and 678 came. This was your indicator right here. So this numbers could be hot, but what I wanted to show you was the key digit 7 was a part. So whenever you see these triples, pay attention to your 7s and see if they're either connected or sitting on top to help you determine the area you may want to stay in. Okay, well, that was it, guys. I hope that you enjoy the lesson. Any questions, let me know, and see you in the next video.